Is the Grünfeld Defense suitable for club-level players? Have you ever wondered if the Grünfeld Defense is a good fit for club-level players? Let's break it down. The Grünfeld Defense is a popular response to 1d4. It starts with black playing knight to f6, pawn to c4, g6, and then pawn to d5. This opening is known for its dynamic and counterattacking style. Black challenges white's center early on and aims for active piece play instead of a solid setup. For club-level players, the Grünfeld Defense can be a suitable choice if they enjoy tactical and complex positions. It allows players to fight for the initiative and avoid passive positions that can occur with more classical defenses. However, it does requiring a solid understanding of typical pawn structures and strategic themes. Players need to grasp the tension in the center and the importance of piece activity. While the Grünfeld Defense is not purely tactical, it demands knowledge of plans and ideas. This can be challenging for beginners or lower-rated players. For average club players, the Grünfeld can be a good option if they are willing to invest time in learning its main lines and typical middle game plans. It is less about memorizing long forced lines and more about understanding the strategic concepts behind the moves. Many club players find the Grünfeld appealing because it often leads to imbalanced positions. In these situations, both sides have chances, making the game more engaging than symmetrical or droish openings. However, the Grünfeld can be risky if a player is not confident in their understanding. White has several anti-Grünfeld systems that can sidestep black's main ideas and put pressure on black. Practically speaking, the Grünfeld Defense is recommended for club players who want to develop their attacking skills. It challenges white's center actively and fits well for players who prefer Indian defense setups. This often involves fianchettoing the dark-squared bishop, which is a common theme in the Grünfeld and related openings like the king's Indian defense. Some club players use the Grünfeld to surprise opponents who may be less familiar with its ideas, gaining practical chances in tournament play. For players with ratings between 1,300 and 1,800, mastering the Grünfeld can help improve overall chess understanding. This is especially true in pawn structure and dynamic counterplay. However, the opening can be theory-heavy at higher levels. Club players can focus on the main strategic motifs instead of deep memorization. White has options to avoid the most critical Grünfeld lines by playing anti-Grünfeld variations. This requires black to be flexible and prepared to adapt. The learning curve might be steeper compared to more classical defenses. Players should be ready to study and review games to improve their grasp of the opening. In summary, the Grünfeld Defense is suitable for club-level players who seek an active and challenging defense against 1d4. It can be rewarding and enjoyable for those who want to develop their attacking skills and dynamic play. However, it does requiring a commitment to understanding its typical plans and structures to avoid pitfalls and make the most of its potential.